Hey, it's Archer again. Today I want to talk to you about motor clubs. Okay, that seems to be one of my favorite topics. I know I rail against motor clubs and tell you that working for them isn't in your best interest. I know I do that all of the time, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm just certainly I'm not. Working for the clubs is like running on a treadmill, but getting nowhere. Right? Just going nowhere. Of course, I know some of you still do it, and that's what this video is about. I want to know why. I want you to write in the comments or email me, do something to let me and everybody else who's watching this video know why you work for the clubs. I know when I was in the towing business, I worked for the motor clubs, but I did it for a specific reason. I'm not making excuses. I know that it wasn't the smartest thing to do all the time, but my goal was to ensure that, we were a big company, and my goal was to ensure that no other motor or no other towing company could gain a foothold in our market. That was my goal. Okay. Of course, there was other towing companies came and went. We were the primary service provider for specific motor clubs. We lost a few of those, and we still did. We worked for 5 law enforcement agencies. We did heavy duty towing for most of the trucking companies around. All the major national trucking companies. We did all that stuff. So we didn't necessarily have to work for the motor clubs. It was just kind of, besides keeping the other towing companies from gaining a foothold, it also allowed, it was like a filler. Okay, it kept my guys busy, and I was able to pay them because we paid an hourly rate. That's how we did. We didn't do any type of commission BS and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that if you pay on commission it's BS. I'm just saying that it's just difficult to ensure that you're 100% compliant with the law. You don't want the Board of Labor coming down on you. You don't want any part of that. So why do you do it? Why are you still working for the motor clubs? And I guess I have to start from the assumption. My assumption is that you got into the towing business, or any business that you're in, whatever business you're in it to better your lot in life. You want to make your life better, your family life better. You want to build them up. That's my problem. Maybe I'm making a broad assumption, but I don't think that you're in the business because you have purely altruistic motives. I don't think so. Okay, if that's the case, then you probably wouldn't be watching this video. You wouldn't be, you would just give away all your services for free, and then where would you be, right? You wouldn't be providing services for very long. So it's not altruistic. You want to make money with this, but the problem that I see is a lot of times, we as a tow company owner, especially if you're new, you come into it thinking with the idea that you're going to be the white knight riding in on a steed to save the day, right? And that's nice. It is nice because we are helping people. We certainly want to help people when they're in one of time of need, right? But you have to have a mission. You have to have an overarching goal. What are you doing with this? Okay, is the goal to have $1 million in the bank? Is the goal, well, maybe not a bank, maybe in some other kind of vehicle that you don't have to worry about the bank taking your money. But anyway, that's for another topic. But or is the goal to just have a certain amount of money coming in to cover your bills? If that's the goal, man, I wish you would reconsider. What I would suggest is that you have some sort of a mission or an objective, a goal, right? And I like to say mission because a mission is something you go on a mission, and once you achieve your mission, you congratulate yourself, and then you get another mission, right? So let's just say your mission is to have $1 million investment, right? And if you think that that's being over exuberant, or if you have some sort of weird problem with relationship with money, like money is the root of all evil, then I think you should go look up that Bible verse, read your Bible, go look it up again. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. That means putting money above your family and God, right? But when you're working on a mission to get a whole bunch of money so that you can take care of your family, right? Is that evil? I don't think so. I think that's purely solid. You love your family. You want to do that. So let's say your goal is to get there. So how do you achieve that? How do you get to a specific number amount? Let's say it's not $1 million. Let's say it's $200,000 in gold doubloons or whatever. You want that. And how do you get there, right? While growing your business. So see, there's this thing in most people's mind that they think that it's a trade-off. You either invest and save money or you grow your business. It's not the case. What you'll want to do is you want to save on a regular basis. If you want to build up a nest egg, build up a savings account, a large sum of money for your retirement, you need to start today and make it a habit. Form a habit that you put money away every week or every month, but it's the same amount of money. And then as you grow your business, you can increase that if you want, or you could take part of the increase of the profit and put it back into your business and part of it into your investment. But you don't want to sacrifice your retirement, your mission, your investment for building your business. The reason I say that is because, things will change. I mean, what if one day down the road you've neglected putting any money aside for your retirement, and you've built up this huge behemoth of a business, but then something happens? What if a competitor sets up shop next door, spends $1 million in trucks and equipment or more than that, and starts taking some of your clients, okay? Or what if one of your children want to buy the business from you, but because you love your child, you want to give them a good deal, so you just take installments. Now, granted, that's not the worst way to go, but at the same time, you could have had that business built up as well as have a nest egg, an investment set aside. And the other thing it does, the last thing, and this, I'll leave you with this, okay? The last thing that building up an investment does is it builds discipline in you, discipline that spills over into other areas of your business and in your life. And peace of mind. That's the other thing. When you have the peace of mind that knowing that if it rains one day, you can tap into that fund, then that is very, very powerful. Okay, so I started this video off talking about motor clubs, and I seriously want to know, why do you still work for the motor clubs if you do? And the other thing is, if you don't work for the motor clubs, if you've gotten the escape velocity to get out, tell me how you did it, okay? And if you need help getting free of the motor clubs, contact me. I'll put my domain in the box below and my email as well. So anyway, that's it for today. Talk to you later.